Hi, I'm Wendy Clardy. I'm Will's mom, and we're here today for his signing. Just excited for him. I am proud of him athletically, obviously. Also academically, he's done great things. He's getting the presidential academic scholarship as well. And then more than that, I'm just proud of the Christian that he's become and the great young man that he is.
I'm Carl Hosford. I'm Will's uncle, and I've watched Will grow into a fine young man. He's excelled in athletics, academically, but most of all, he's going to excel in life. I'm so proud of him, and it's a pleasure for me to be here today.
I'm Will's Aunt Joy, and we're just so proud of Will. We love him, and we're expecting great things out of him, and he's a fine young Christian young man.
I'm Coach Harrison Parker. It's been a pleasure getting to know Will, watching him work, and seeing him turn into the man that he is today. I'm so proud of him.
I'm Gabriel Meadows, one of his teammates, and I'm so proud of Will, all the hard work he's done, athletically and academically, and he's a very fine Christian, and I hope to see you there at Southeastern.
I'm Daniel Lindo. I'm Will's teammate. He's just a great guy. I mean, I love Will so much. He's probably the best friend I've ever had in my entire life, and he teaches me so many things, and he's just such a good guy to be around. Yeah, I love him.
My name's Rainsett Michael. I'm also one of Will Clardy's teammates, and Will Clardy's definitely been a leader to this football team.
I'm Imogene Mullis. I'm Will's grandmother, and I just want to say that I'm very proud of Will. I've watched him grow up, and he's just a fine Christian young man.
I'm sure proud to be part of this here because we're proud of Will, and we think he's done very good through his school days, and we know he's got more school days to go through, but he'll do well with it, we think. And so all of these schools that are interested in getting a young Christian man that can play ball and can make good grades, they should be looking for him. We appreciate it.
Hello, I'm Coach Fields. I've had the pleasure to coach Will these last 3 years. It's since his 10th grade year, and Will Clardy has meant a lot to Trinity football, a lot to Trinity Christian School, and his leadership, his enthusiasm. I think his teammates and coaches would agree. You know, when Will was on the field, whether it be the practice field or the game field on Friday night, he brought it 120%. Great enthusiasm. And we expect that same thing down in Lakeland, Florida at Southeastern University. Know that they're very fortunate and blessed of receiving a great, fine young man that's going to bring a lot of enthusiasm to their football program. Very proud of you, Will.
Hello, I'm Rick Clardy. I'm Will's father. I'm a staff dentist at the Carl Vinson VA Medical Center. I am so proud that Will is getting this opportunity. In fact, he had college interest in more than one sport, but he's decided on Southeastern to play college football and to develop his Christian life beyond high school and into life.
Hey, my name is Will Clardy. I'm going to be signing today with Southeastern University, and really looking forward to it. First off, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without him, none of us would be where we are today. I've seen it myself in my own life. He's great. He loves every single one of us, no matter what you've done, no matter what you've gone through. I have a living relationship with him, and I feel that he called me to sign where I am today, and I think it's by no mistake that I'm sitting where I am today. I want to thank my parents, my grandparents for all the love and support they've always had for me. You know, they support me no matter what. And I want to thank my coaches for all the time and effort that they put into me. I also want to thank the whole student body at Trinity, all my teachers, all my good friends that were here today supporting me. And, you know, I've had a great time as a student at Trinity. I gave my all, everything I did, on the football field and in the classroom. And I feel that, God blessed me in many ways and that it's all paying off right now. But anyway, I just want to thank everyone for all the work that they put into this. It doesn't go unnoticed. And anyway, I'm just very thankful for where I'm at today.
Hi, I'm Jeff Cannon, President of Citizens Bank of Lawrence County. If you're presently a customer of ours, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for allowing us to be your bank. We appreciate the confidence you have placed in us and enjoy providing you with the most up-to-date banking products and services to satisfy your needs. If you're not a current customer, we would like to invite you to stop by and let us show you true community banking at its best. We concentrate on our local community, doing our part to make Dublin and Lawrence County a better place to live, work, play, and retire. We recently introduced 2 new products, eStatements and Access Now, our mobile banking app. Both of these products will help to make banking with us more convenient and will also help to provide you with a safer and more secure banking experience. So for all your banking needs, just give us a call or stop by and let us show you personal banking at its best. Citizens Bank of Lawrence County, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Mid-State Pools and Spas knows pools, in-ground pools to above-ground pools. Mid-State Pools and Spas has over 35 years in the industry, building more than 3,000 pools. Now, we build all our own pools, never subcontracting the work out. So if you're ready to build a pool, renovate a pool, or you need weekly maintenance or liner replacement with a full 20-year warranty, call the professionals at Mid-State Pools and Spas. Visit our showroom today at 2273 Veterans Boulevard in Dublin and see the new line of Marquee Spas. For the ultimate in hot tub experiences, choose Marquee Spas. Also see our new selection of casual patio furniture available now at our showroom, Mid-State Pools and Spas, where we know pools.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Real Talk here on TV 35. I am your host, Pat Brock. We're here on the campus of the Trinity Christian Crusaders, and it is signing day for my man to my right, Mr. Will Clardy. Congratulations to you, Will.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Miss Pat. I want to thank you for coming out and being a part of this. It's a special day for me and my family and, my coaches and my teammates for supporting it. So can't thank you enough for being here today.
Well, we're certainly glad to be here, and we want to share this event with the people of Dublin, Lawrence County. And so we want to talk a little bit about Will's accomplishment. We've got his awesome coaches with us. Coach Fields, share with us a little bit about Will from when he first started, when he got here to Trinity, and how he has progressed through the years.
Well, I've been here, my 3 years here. Will was in 10th grade is when I got here, and he really stood out then. His excitement, his enthusiasm, as I was describing earlier, that kind of characterizes at the top of the list for Will. What enthusiasm this young man. I'm sure his teachers, the other coaches, and his teammates can talk about the enthusiasm that he brought to the field. And like one of the underclassmen said earlier today, that leadership will be missed, and we don't say that it's going to be replaced. It's just going to continue here to what he's planted, and he's planted a lot of enthusiasm. Very proud of him.
Very good. And you talking about planting enthusiasm, that's with the good and with the bad.
That's right. Good times, bad times, no matter what he's doing, he perseveres under trial, like the word says, and he's characterized that. So proud of him. Not surprised of the success and continued success I know he's going to continue to have.
Very good, very good. Coach Parker, share with us a little bit about your working with Will and what you've seen in this young man, the growth that has taken place, and that enthusiasm that Coach Fields is talking about.
Just to echo what Coach Fields said, he did bring that enthusiasm when we were at camp and it was hot and everybody was miserable. He was singing or making a joke, to lift everybody's spirits. Coming in, I recognized him immediately as a leader, and his work ethic is phenomenal.
And Will, where does all this come from, this enthusiasm, the work ethic that you have? Where does all this come from? Where's your foundation?
Well, I would always say, my foundation's always in Jesus Christ. Every morning I wake up, I'm just happy that, he's putting air in my lungs and that, I just get to be a light for him, for other people to see. And, I just think, the joy of the Holy Spirit every morning will just, keep me going. I get excited. I'm very passionate about football, and I'm actually, I'm looking for an opportunity to be able to, just play this game, for the glory of Jesus Christ.
That'd be awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
And your experience here at Trinity, we know you transferred in, and tell us about how that experience has been for you, because it seems as though, I mean, you've touched a lot of people's lives, and you've been that leader to encourage so many people throughout your time here.
Yes, ma'am. Well, actually, I went to West Lawrence, until I was in the 8th grade. I kind of struggled, I was a lot more insecure about myself, I guess. I could never, find a place really. But I guess, being at Trinity, I was just able to open up to, a smaller group of people. Mm-hmm. And I just think it's really helped me, with my self-confidence and everything. And, just, finding the love of Jesus, it made me understand, just knowing that he loves you every day. He's the only one that you need to impress. You don't have to please other people. So, I guess I really matured a lot, as a student, as an athlete, but more in depth, like as a person and as a Christian. So anyway, Trinity's meant so much to me. I don't know what I would be like if it wasn't for me actually being able to come here. It's just been a real blessing. All the people that have touched me throughout my time here at Trinity.
And you've touched a lot of people here. Coach Fields, now you guys, you mentor so many different young men. You've seen so many pass through the doors here. And when you meet a young man like Will Clardy, who's something special, you see that in him. He's getting ready to transition, as all players that desire to continue playing a sport, desire to do. Give him some words to kind of help push him along the way.
Well, he talks about having that Holy Spirit, the joy, but it's also a fire he has. The Holy Spirit's described as fire. Yeah. So with enthusiasm, I know he'll take that fire with him. A coach doesn't have to watch, and the coaches, not just at Southeastern, but other coaches who saw Will's tape, of him play, and he didn't have to watch. They just watched him come off the edge. They could see that fire, not just his athleticism, but, a lot of young people are fortunate to be blessed with athleticism, but you actually got to pull the trigger.
That's right.
And I just continue to challenge him, and I know the Lord will continue to challenge him. And, he's given him this opportunity for a reason to pull the trigger, pull that fire, and pull that enthusiasm.
And that's where he's going, to the fire. Coach, what words do you want Will to take with him to Southeastern, words to live by, things that he's going to need while he's in this this new adventure that he's on, this transition? What words do you want him to have?
First off, to know that he has a community here that loves him and is pulling for him. Second off, to persevere. And, others will bring you down. You can't watch who you hang out with, and just persevere. I know with you, consistency has been key, and never be complacent. Keep improving.
And Will, now what words do you want to give to your coaches? Because I always talk about the relationship between a coach and a player. I'm still close to my college coach from 30 years ago, who I'm going to go see during spring break. So the relationships that you have with your coaches is pretty special, and it's not something that's on the field. It's off the field. It's from years to go by, and also the things that they have taught you and have tried to instill within you that you'll always have with you. What words do you want to give to your coaches here while you've got them sitting with you?
Yes, ma'am. Well, first off, I just want to say thank y'all. I love y'all. Everything that y'all have done for me. Y'all have been more than just coaches to me. Y'all have been very good godly influences for me, very good role models, people that I strive to be like every day. I've spent a lot of time with these men, outside of just sports or just outside of school. They're always there for me, when I'm going through stuff. Both of these guys, I know they're only one call away if I ever need them. So, it's a blessing, I feel like at Trinity, us being, a Christian school, we have a great opportunity, build close relationships with good Christian people. And so, I'm just so blessed, and I'm thankful, that I have that opportunity. But, I want to thank y'all for challenging me. Y'all have always pushed me to be the best I can be. And even if I felt like I was doing my best, they always said, well, you can always do better. You need to strive to, just do your best. And but not only that, just never forget where you came from, and never forget that there's a God that loves me, and that's who I need to please every single day. So.
Very good, Will. Well said. Thank you, coaches, so much for all that you do, not just for Will, but for all of the other players and the students here at Trinity Christian School. Coach Parker and Coach Fields here. Thank you.
Georgia Dermatology and Skin Cancer Center has been serving Georgia since 1996. Dr. Michael Sharkey, Dr. Jason Arnold, and Dr. Mark Bonner, along with PAs Tony Lynn Herring, Alan Manning, and Kelly Toller, have helped patients with Mohs skin cancer surgery, routine skin exams, and general and surgical dermatology. So come see the professionals at Georgia Dermatology and Skin Cancer Center, located in the Herod Office Park in Dublin. Call for an appointment today at 275-7546. Georgia Dermatology and Skin Cancer Center, proud to be a part of the 53rd Annual St. Patrick's events here in Dublin and Lawrence County.
Kevin Tanner, a lifelong resident of Lawrence County, is now a candidate for Lawrence County Commissioner, District 5. Call Kevin today at 410-0290. Kevin Tanner, candidate, Lawrence County Commissioner, District 5.
It's always important, the relationships you build on the field, on the court, in the classrooms. And here are some of Will's friends. They're going to kind of share with you about the relationship that they've had with Will, the impact that he's made on their lives, and they're actually going to give him some words of wisdom, even if they're sophomores, right?
You're right.
All right, fellas, share with us, tell us who you are, and share with us what you'd like to share about Will.
I'm Daniel Lindo, and Clardy is just, I mean, he's a good guy. When I first came, he took me under his wing as a freshman, taught me all the stuff I got to do. I got injured, got fat. He helped me work. I mean, he works harder than anybody I know. It's hard keeping up with him because, I mean, he just has the motors just always going. And he's a good Christian example, and he can help you with anything pretty much.
Very good, very good. And you know, when you meet someone like that and they impact your life, the way that they have, he's getting ready to transition. And so that means, here you go, you got to step up.
Yes, ma'am.
And so what kind of things are there about you that's going to help you to be able to step up with Will gone, also with Gabe gone?
Clardy's just taught me how to be a leader, and I feel like he helped me know how to just push people and just make people better, you know.
I know. That's a good thing. That's a really good thing. All right, young man, tell us who you are and share with us about the relationship that you've built with Will through the years and how he's impacted your life.
All right. My name's Rainsmith Michael, and I've been on the football team with Will Clardy ever since I was a freshman. But I remember the first time actually seeing Clardy stand out in front of a crowd was I was in 8th grade. We were in a pepper rally, and he jumps down and he starts screaming, "You can't ride in my little red wagon!" And it just it was the funniest thing, and we all just started singing that song, repeating after him. And I thought, this is the greatest thing in the world. And ever since then, Clardy has just kept that enthusiasm. And as I would say, a piece of advice to you when you're going to college, when people tell you to calm down, and say you're at an 11, you need to be at like a 5. Yeah. Go to a 12. Don't calm down. Go at 100%. Because when you go at 100%, you got people like me who look at that and say, "Dang, I want to be like that."
Yeah. It's kind of infectious. You see a person like Will, and it kind of helps make you, like you guys are saying, want to be a better person.
Yeah, like you see one person smile, then you smile. Yeah.
There you go. All right, now, Gabe, share with the son. You signed recently for Southeastern, and have now, of course, Mr. Clardy here.
I played with Will. I played football with Will, basketball, soccer, and track. So we've been around each other a lot in the course of our high school career. Sometimes we'll get into the skin, but we know we love each other. And I'm just glad that you can come or we can go together to Southeast University and play together.
Yeah. And that's pretty special. I mean, you know, this is a gift that you two have been given, to be able to sign to the same university, to be able to be roommates, to still be in that position of familiarity with one another, to where you can still push one another to that next level. and know how far you can go with them. Will, share with us about your relationship that you've built with your teammates, these young men here sitting before us.
Well, I love every one of these guys. We have fun with each other. We're all very close. We're on a team, with about 30-something guys on the team maybe. So we know each other really well. And, Rains and Daniel, I can say, I really did kind of take under my wing. At times, I wasn't leading them in the right direction. But, as soon as I found Jesus in my life, I started to, I had their attention for a while, but, I started really leading them down the right path. So, I'm thankful for these guys. I know they've got a bright future ahead. And as for Gabe, he's always been, he's always led by example for me. He's never hesitated to hold anybody accountable, but he's always been there for me. He's always been a great friend to me. And, I'm really looking forward to being able to be his college roommate, to play at the same school with him. Me and him, we've always pushed each other to do our best. And, not only that, but he's always going to push me to be the man of God that God wants me to be. So I'm thankful for all of these guys, and I love every one of them.
Wow, that's very sweet. And, so you all, I think, have all impacted one another's lives. And you said, you kind of had gone on the beaten path before and had to do a U-turn, and they were still watching. People are always watching you. And so, next year is going to be different for each and every one of you. You two are going to be juniors. You two are going to be freshmen in college. And so there's still an expectation that's on each and every one of you to impact someone's life in a positive manner. And so your team has to go on, all right? And so I want you each to kind of give some encouraging words to those other young men that are still going to be on the Trinity squad along with you guys to encourage them, okay? Because the team doesn't end after graduation for these two. Talk to us.
Like I said to Clardy, don't calm down. If somebody says you're at an 11 and you need to be at a 5, go to a 12.
All right.
Train's moving all the time. It's nonstop. We're going, and you either got to catch up or you're just going to be left behind.
Yeah, what Daniel said, that's 100% true. You got to work every single day, and it don't matter if you're a freshman. If you know you could do it, then do it. Anyone could do anything, especially if God's on your side, and He always is.
Very good. Will, what words do you want to give to those young men?
Well, one thing I like to say is, I know I'm signing to go play college, but high school football is just always going to have a special place in my heart. I was pretty heartbroken after my last game because, I knew I was going to leave these guys behind, never play another game with them. So I'm always going to miss this. This is no matter what level I end up playing at, this is always going to be a special place to me. But anyway, I just want to encourage y'all, I want to be able to come back, knowing that y'all are leading the team in the right direction, that y'all are being, good godly influences on everybody. And one thing I like to say is, no matter what anybody says to you or no matter what people are going to think of you, just, the right thing to do. I just encourage y'all to, just be strong in your faith and just continue to push others, just be a light for Jesus and everything that y'all do, but continue to work hard, continue to, make Coach Fields' job a whole lot easier so y'all can go ahead and step up and start leading. I felt like we worked really hard, trying to, build the foundation, and I'm leaving it up to y'all to, finish what we started off. So
you said it.
Yes,
Very
ma'am.
good. All right, thank you guys so much for sharing with us. Keep it at a 12, right?
Yes,
the
ma'am.
train is always moving. Just do it. God is with you, and remember that foundation. Very good. Thank you so much, young men.
With Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance, I can get auto, home, life, even banking all in one place. Pretty convenient if you ask me.
Always the home team, Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance. Visit us online at gfbinsurance.com.
Experience the perfect blend of style and comfort at Hunters Point Luxury Apartment Units. These 3-bedroom, 2-bath duplexes are beautifully designed with a look of hardwood flooring, modern fixtures, and plenty of natural light. The kitchen is outfitted with stainless steel appliances, beautiful countertops, and cabinetry. And these brand new 3-bedroom, 2-bath duplexes are complete with garage. These duplexes are move-in ready. Hunters Point Luxury Apartment Units. Call Kay Grace & Company now at 353-1123 and visit Hunters Point Luxury Apartment Units, conveniently located on Claxton Dairy beside Springdale Park.
This is such an exciting day, and of course to have Will's parents with us to be able to share about how Will was growing up and how they poured into his life, and to see him to be the young man that he is today is pretty special.
Yes, Mom.
All right, Mom, share with us a little bit about your journey with Will as his mom and the type young man that he started out to be and where he is today.
He loved football when he was a little kid. He would go outside and punt footballs for sometimes an hour at a time when he was 4 years old. So I bought him extra footballs so that he could like punt 4 or 5 and then go get them and then punt back in the other direction.
And so through the years, he's always played.
He's always loved football and played, and he has a photographic memory for football, or at least he did when he was little. He would memorize football plays.
Wow.
And he's always, I've thought that he would be maybe a football coach someday. When he was 5 years old, I just thought that was going to be where he should go.
And then to see him, the young man that he is today, and to hear the people and the things that they say about your baby boy. What are your thoughts?
I was a little emotional because I realized that the high school is coming to an end, but I think there will be good things for him ahead. And I know that he'll put the same effort and intensity into Southeastern that he's done here at Trinity.
Very good. Now, Dad, now it's your turn, Dad. Hold on, Dad, hold on. This is your little boy here to your left. You've heard your wife talking about how he started out. Share with us about the relationship that you two have and have built through the years, and to see him in the position that he's in today.
Well, Will has always been an athlete. Every sport known to man, every rec league, competition, travel baseball. He's actually has multiple colleges interested in him in playing soccer, but he's decided to play college football. I think he gets that from my father, his grandfather, who played college football on scholarship. And I am grateful that he's found a school, Southeastern, a Christian university, because I think he wants to major in becoming a coach and going into youth ministry. So I think it's the perfect fit.
Very good, very good. Now, Will, you know, your parents, our parents, those are special human beings. And you've got your mom and your dad to your left and your right. Tell us about the impact that they've had on your life and how they have played such a huge part in you being the young man that you are today.
Yes, ma'am. Well, my parents mean everything to me. You know, they love me unconditionally. You know, they've always been there for me. You know, they've always been able to support me. You know, they set, you know, very good examples for me at home. You know, they always teach me to strive to be a better Christian every day. And, you know, one thing I can thank them for now is, you know, growing up, I was always wanting to be an athlete. I was all focused on sports and everything, but they told me, you know, you need to start focusing on your academics because, you know, you may not be 6'5" and run a 4.3, so you may not be signing D1 for a scholarship. Mm-hmm. You're going to want your academics to go along with that. So, you know, I'm very thankful that, you know, I've been able to do that
Very good.
at this point. But anyway, you know, I just love them, you know, the support they've always had for me. And I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for them.
Very nice. Now, have you decided on what you want to major in?
Yes, ma'am. I'm thinking about sports management is what I'm leaning towards right now, wanting to become a football coach, actually. And, you know, yes, ma'am. Yeah, she did. And also, though, you know, I've really been looking into maybe going into ministry also. And, you know, regardless of what I decide, you know, whatever it is I do, I'm going to minister to others, you know, throughout my job. You know, Coach Fields, you know, he's actually a minister to me, one of the biggest ministers to me in my life as a football coach, you know. So I would love to be able to do the same thing for young men. As I'm older, you know, just tell them about my past experiences, you know, that I've been where they were, and, you know, that they're not going to regret just doing the right thing and following God, basically.
Amen.
So anyway.
Very good. Now, Mom and Dad, now this is your opportunity to kind of give your son some words of wisdom, encouragement. You all know how the college life is, and you know the pressures of, you know, to be a student athlete. Will, that's an added pressure. To where you have to definitely be focused and have a balance of things to be able to know what to do and what not to do. So, Mom, give some words of wisdom to your son that he can take with him to Southeastern.
To God be the glory, and just keep your eyes upon him the whole time, and he will lead you in the way that you need to and never lead you astray.
Very good. All right, Dad, your turn. Share with us.
okay, Will, you're going to be 6.5 hours away. You cannot come home and get your laundry done, so you got to learn how to do that. So.
You know that's true, Will.
Well, yes, ma'am. I do my own laundry anyway, but it's okay.
So you're self-sufficient.
Yes,
You're
ma'am.
good. You're good.
Yes, ma'am. I'm good
Well,
to go.
You're good to go. Well, thank you to you parents for how you've been such a great influence on your son. Thank you for how you've raised him to be the young man that others look up to, and that's a pretty special thing for you, from you too.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. and Mrs. Clardy, thank you so much. Will, well done.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Miss Pat.
Thank you. Wow, Will, you've done it, man. You signed on the dotted line. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good about it. You know, I've always dreamed about this moment ever since I was a little kid. You know, my dream of finally becoming a college football player is coming true. You know, it's just a blessing from God above. You know, I just want to thank him for everything he's blessed me with and the people I've been able to impact through this opportunity. But, you know, I can't thank y'all enough for being here for me today, making this moment very special for me. You know, it's something I'm going to remember for the rest of my life.
For the rest of your life. So now it's on to bigger and better things, Will, as you turn that tassel, this embarkment that you're being taken on, God's going to be with you.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a time for you to continue to impact lives and to continue to let your light shine.
Yes, ma'am.
All right? And so listen, we want to hear great things about you. We want to hear how you're doing. Keep in touch with us.
Yes,
Let us know. We want to see your name in lights, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
You know, I'm never going to forget, you know, the support Dublin's always had on all the football teams here in town, you know, seeing our names in the paper, you know, being able to watch our games over again on TV 35, you know, us getting interviewed, you know. We can't thank y'all enough at TV 35, you know, making our high school sports feel special, you know, making us feel like we're important, you know, because all the people in town.
That's right.
You know, they love high school football here. You know, we are in the South. You know, it's a big thing here.
That's right. Well, you know, it's always a pleasure to have been able to interview you, whether you were on the soccer field or here we are today. You know, it's always been special. You've always been well-mannerable, well-spoken, and so it's been an honor from us.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Will Clardy signing. He's going to Southeastern University down in Florida to play football, a sport that he loves dearly. It's been a pleasure and an honor to be able to sit before Mr. Will Clardy, to meet his family, to chat with some of his friends. All right, we hope you enjoyed the show. That's all the time we have for Real Talk, and please keep watching.